Welcome to our channel. The shockwave heard across America. The United States Supreme Court just detonated a political nuke, and the shockwave is tearing through Washington. Overnight, a decision that few saw coming has flipped the entire Trump administration on its head. What was once considered untouchable executive power has now been cracked open like a fragile shell. This ruling doesn't just challenge a policy, it challenges the very foundation of presidential authority. Legal experts are calling it a constitutional earthquake. Supporters of Trump are furious, claiming the system has been weaponized. The question now is, did the Supreme Court just cross a line that America can't come back from? How the NUKE move was pulled. Behind closed doors, months of legal tension built up to this explosive moment. The Supreme Court's ruling struck directly at the Trump administration's use of executive privilege and presidential immunity. In simple terms, the court said, no one is above the law, not even the president. This wasn't a narrow decision, it was a full-scale rebuke. Legal scholars say it effectively dismantles key defenses Trump's team had used for years. With one decision, the court set a new precedent that could haunt every future president. The political and legal consequences are only beginning to unfold.
The fallout within the GOP. The Republican Party is now in chaos. Many top GOP figures are distancing themselves, while others are doubling down in outrage. Internal divisions have deepened, and the once solid wall of loyalty around Trump is beginning to crumble. Congressional allies are warning that this decision could trigger a constitutional crisis if executive powers are further weakened. Meanwhile, conservative media outlets are split, some praising the court's integrity, others calling it a betrayal. The collapse of unity within Trump's ranks might be the most dangerous aftershock of all. The GOP's future now hangs by a thread. Public reaction and global ripples. Across the nation, Americans are split between celebration and fury. Protesters have filled the streets, some demanding accountability, others accusing the Supreme Court of political warfare. Global leaders are watching closely, aware that U.S. instability sends ripples across markets and alliances. The world's most powerful democracy suddenly looks fragile, divided, and uncertain. Analysts warn that the ruling could weaken America's international standing, emboldening rivals like China and Russia. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. The court's decision has turned a domestic legal issue into a global political firestorm.
What comes next for Trump and America? Now, all eyes turn to the aftermath. Indictments, investigations, and perhaps history's most significant test of presidential accountability. Trump's legal team is scrambling to regroup, but insiders admit the damage may be irreversible. The NUKE move by the Supreme Court has changed the rules of the game, possibly forever. Some say it's the death of executive overreach. Others call it a coup in disguise. Either way, America stands at a crossroads between restoring constitutional balance or plunging deeper into political chaos. The next chapter in this unfolding drama will define the nation for decades to come. If this message educated you, take a moment to hit the like button, share, and comment below. I stand for truth. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more stories.